Alright everybody, here we are and let's continue. Sometimes it actually gets quite interesting, between choosing the things like better auth or next auth. Right now I'm just simply gonna be going with better auth, and let's see in future if it is possible I will be learning about next auth as well. Let's simply continue from here on. We had a timer, and we still have to just go through this next auth related stuff, better auth related stuff for 1 hour and 41 minutes. Let's try to be live for 1 more hour, and after that of course I will be taking a break. I'm mainly taking breaks because it's not possible for me to be live continuously, so that's the main reason. But I will try my level best to be live continuously. So this much I have done, and let's do one thing. I will just try to take the help of the documentation only, exactly how the things are working over there. So especially when it comes to email verification, at that time what I'm saying that inside that I will have a email verification. That's great. And then inside this send email verification, I will be getting my user information, I will be getting the URL token I will actually getting, so but I don't really need that. So let's do one thing, simply copy this particular stuff from here, like this particular thing. Just wanna make sure that it's actually gonna work first of all, and then after that I will be taking care of other things. So send verification, then after that send verification email, I will be sending the verification email, and inside this I will be getting my user, I will be getting the URL. That is it. I don't need the request or anything else. This much it. And just after that I will be just simply sending the email from here. And right now what I'm gonna be doing, I will be using send email, and just like this. But this send email will be coming from where? This send email will actually come from here. So send email, first of all I have to import it. Once it is actually imported, then what all it actually needs, let's even take care of that. So first of all it needs to what, to user.email. Here it will be sent. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is the subject. Subject is gonna be verify your email address. That's fine. Text is gonna be click the link to verify your email. That is also fine. If I go here, I'm getting to, I'm getting from, I'm not getting from, and I don't even need to get that. I need to get it, I need to get from. Okay, and then to not even from, actually that should be, type should be enough over there. Yeah, so to URL type, all these things I'm gonna be getting. As for this from, so if I'll simply be checking if type is triple equals to verify email. In that particular case, what I will be doing, in that particular case I have to use verification @coding the code dot site. Just this particular thing will be sent. Alrighty, and the 2 is gonna be 2 here, so I don't really need to worry about that. 2 is gonna be 2. Subject is actually gonna be the subject, so I can even skip this particular thing from here. So I can even skip the type, just in that case. That is possible to skip too, but I'm using this verify, so subject is gonna be subject, but I don't really have the subject over here. What all I'm sending from outside, I'm sending to, I'm sending subject, I'm sending text, and I need to have the URL over here. I need to have name and type. Subject will automatically be created over here. That is also fine. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Reset password. This is the same template that's gonna be used for all, and I will be sending these many things. So let's copy these things from here. Let's go to this particular auth.ts, and from here I will be sending all those values. Okay, first of all I need to send it to, 2 is gonna be what? 2 is gonna be user.email that I already have. Great. URL is gonna be the URL that I already have. Name is gonna be user.name, and type is gonna be this time verify email. So verify email, just like this. So ultimately this much I have done. Once this much got done, after that this thing will be triggered, and I will be getting the type over here. On the basis of the type, email will be sent. I am even sending name, URL and type over here. On the basis of that thing, this template will be made, and all these things are gonna be done automatically. So far so good. Ultimately it's gonna be quite working as expected. But before even that, once all these things are done, after that nothing else, you don't really need to do anything else, and it will be inside this email and password. I will have require email verification true. So let's go here, and inside auth.ts I will have require email verification, and that will be true. So kind of I have done everything, and right now whenever I log in, kind of link should be sent to the user. So let's try this thing out right now. First of all, I have to run the server, npm run dev. Again, I haven't designed my email template, but overall that is ready. So let's see how that's actually gonna be going on. So the sign up page I want to be in. Let's wait for a while. I'm using Next.js, so it will simply work on the compilation and all. Now it's been compiled, so I can just simply go here and let's create another account, demo, and this is gonna be demo@gmail.com. Excuse me, just suffering from the sneeze a bit. And just after that I'm gonna be having my password. So password @1234. But the thing is that email needs to be valid, otherwise I will not be even getting the result and all. So let's keep a valid email over here, and that's gonna be one audiobook. This one I will be using so that I actually get the data. I actually get the email in my Gmail. So let's create the account. Let's wait for a while and see what happens. User signed up successfully. That's okay, I got that. If the user signed up successfully, that means I will be getting the user here. That is right. So let's simply click on this, and I am getting one user. That's okay. Will I be getting the second user session? No, I will not be getting the second user session, mainly because I need to verify. So I have only one session, that is the previous one. I'm not getting the session because of the new user that got created. Interesting. This got done. What is the next thing? I should be actually getting an email as well. Okay, getting an email. So let's check this thing out. Not this one actually. I'm gonna be checking the email inside one audiobook, and over here I must have got the email too. So wait for a while. Resume. Haven't I got the email? Alright, here I encountered some error. What is the error? The error is listen.send error sending the email. Error failed to render component. Make sure install React email render in components. Or this, I have to even install this. Control C. Let's stop it. And turns out that I haven't installed all the packages yet, and because of that thing this actually failed, and that's not bad actually. We can do it just right now. To Control Shift C. It is React email render, and React okay, why is this even happening? Send email, then get verification, then resend.emails.send is not actually available. So what they are saying? They're saying nothing. Control, let's do one thing, stop it first of all. npm install this, Control Shift V, and just a sec. Just like this. I hope I will be able to install it. Alrighty, let's try to run it again and see whether it actually works or not. So this much got done, and I need to again create another account in order to send that. So let's simply work on that, and instead of creating the new account, I would rather delete that. So delete from public.user. First of all, this one I will be deleting all the users. Second, I have to delete the session, so I'm gonna be deleting all the sessions. And third, I will be deleting the account that actually got created. So account is actually gonna be deleted. Alrighty, what is the next thing? Let's simply log in. Sign up. So for signing up, I need to go to this particular page. Turns out that it is running. Okay, yeah, it is running. It was just simply compiling. So let's click on this again. So I'm on the sign up page. Let's enter the name, enter the email, enter the password, and that's gonna be PASSWORD@1234. Just this, and PASSWORD@1234. Let's simply click on create and wait for a while. I hope I will not get the error right now, but let's see what's gonna happen. So yeah, error, I didn't get any error. Even I got the data, I got this particular ID, and I'm getting this ID mainly because the email got sent. So let's even try this thing out. Come here, this is the verification email that I have actually got. If I click on this, welcome Vipendra Singh Patel, and click on the URL to verify your email, and this is the URL that I have got. But I don't really have any body over here. Interesting. And I've been using the body. Just a sec. If I go to my send emails right now, first of all, what am I saying? First of all, I'm deciding the from where it's actually coming. It is coming verification@codingthecode.site. That is fine. That's the name. That's the from I mentioned. After that, subject verify. Verify, reset your password. So what is the subject over here? The subject is verify your email. That is also fine. Just after that, I'm getting this particular data. There is just simply ID inside this data, so I don't even need to worry about that. Let's simply get rid of it. And just after that, nothing else. The email actually got sent, and I have this email template, and inside this email template I have name, URL and all. But the thing is that I'm getting my I'm getting my subject, and I'm actually getting my email template. That is right. I'm just simply welcoming the user over here, and I'm simply saying that click the email to verify your email. So right now it actually looks like this, pretty simple, mainly because I haven't styled it, but okay, that's okay. That is something can be done later on as well. Overall, if I click on this, I will be redirected to a particular page, and then I have to get it done. So if I just click on the link, user should be verified. So let's check this thing out too. As soon as I click on this, user got verified, and then I actually got redirected to this particular thing. I can go to the dashboard, and if I check the user right now, if I go here, and if I actually click on the user and actually have a look at the user, so user is verified right now. So things are pretty much simple. Things get done really easy in an easy manner, and that is something I really appreciate. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is that this got done, and when this got done, I don't really need to worry about it. By the way, I do need to set the type, so let's do one thing. 2 is gonna be what? 2 is gonna be string, URL is actually gonna be string, and name is actually gonna be string, and type is actually gonna be string. By the way, type can be different things. Type can actually be either verify email, or type can be reset password. These are the types that I have actually defined over here. Once the types are defined, I should not be getting any error over here. So let's close this. Once this is closed, I'm even sending the verification email. Like, this is the function that I have actually created, and this function is actually getting triggered over here. So overall, things are done. Okay, so what all have we done over here? If I go to better auth, so ultimately sign up is done, sign in is not done. So let's go to sign in. For signing in, I will have to just use auth.client signin.email, and I have to just provide this. Remember me can be true, that means it's merely gonna remember. So let's even check that. Remember me, if false, the user will be signed out when the browser is closed. Optional default true. By the way, it is actually by default true, so you don't really need to worry about it. And callback URL, an optional URL to redirect to after the user signs in. Okay, so I need to have this much. Interesting. So let's do one thing, keep the thing side by side. And the next thing that we will be working on, that will be the login thing. So especially in order to work on that, what the hell, better auth tutorial. Let's get rid of this. Then I want to sign in, so source app, and sign in form, and just like this. I'm not able to make it smaller. Alt F2 R restart. And this time we will mainly be focusing on the sign in part. Once the user actually gets signed in, then I will get the session, And once I got the session, I will be able to verify the user whether the user is signed in or not. That's interesting. Let's make it smaller if it is possible to do that right now. Yeah, it is possible. And for signing in, I will be using this particular way over here. So I'm already getting what? For signing in, I'm getting my email, I'm getting my password, I'm getting my remember me section. So again, remember it is optional. By default, it is even true. So over here, what will I be doing? I'll simply say const. I will be, if there's any error, I will be getting the error. Again, I will be even getting the data too. So if the user actually logs in, signs up, so I will be getting the data of that particular user. That simply means that somewhere here I must have got the data. So let's even check that thing out. It's okay, it's no use checking that out right now. I will be even logging the data from the sign page. So I will be getting data and all, await and auth client. Again, I need to import it from @auth client dot sign in. I will be signing in, and I will be signing with the help of the email. And after that, I have to just provide the fields over here. So I will have to provide the email, I'll have to provide the password, remember me section I will have to provide, and the callback URL I have to provide. Callback URL is going to be what? Callback URL is going to be dashboard. So I want to redirect the user to the dashboard page after that. Just like this. This much should be fine. By the way, just at the top, I want to make sure one thing, that I have this loading state and I have this error state. So let's do one thing. By the way, they can be null, right? Loading can be false, error can be null. So set loading, that's actually gonna be true actually over here, because I'm signing in. After that, set error. That error is actually going to be what? That error is going to be null initially. After that, if I actually have the error, one thing I actually wanna log over here, clg data from sign in, just like this, and I will be just simply logging the data over here. Not only that, if there's any error, in that case what will I be doing? In that case, if there's only error, otherwise what? Otherwise nothing. This is just whenever I'm logging in, that means if I go here, then auth.signout, I have to just do this. Email verification is fine. So ultimately this is the sign in section, and I'm only doing this much. That's it. So if there's any error, in that case I'll say set error. Set error is gonna be actually error, and toast error error dot message. Otherwise I'll simply say that something went wrong, just like this. So this is gonna be like that. And if there is no error, in that case what? First of all, I'm getting this error over here. By the way, I have to give error dot message here. That's fine. Again, problematic. String or undefined is not assignable to parameter after set state. Null undefined is not assignable to set state action string or null. Alrighty, as a string. Is that fine? Okay, what is the next thing that I have to do after that? Nothing else. I don't really think I need to do anything else. Let's try this thing out, and I hope this is exactly what I needed to do. Sign in form. If I actually check the sign in form right now, where am I gonna be checking that? This particular section, sign in form. Let me see if I'm actually missing something or the other. So first of all, I'm not actually redirecting the user over here. That is bad. I should be redirecting the user. And once actually user is being redirected, so I don't even need to worry about anything. So I can go ahead with my first way. So over here, first of all, I'm redirecting the user. So this is the callback. And just after that, if it is successful, in else case, I'll simply say that toast.success, and I'll say user signed in successfully, just like this. And that's it. I don't really need to do anything else. So let's continue from here on, and let's see whether we actually get the right thing response or not. So just in here, this is gonna be the page. Let's go to the dashboard, and even before that, I need to remove the cookies from here. So let's clear the cookie. Once the cookie is actually cleared, let's reload the page. And right now I need to go to the home page. I'm on the home page. I can sign in, but I already have the account, right? I already have the account with one audiobook, and I can just simply enter my password. PASSWOR@1234. This is gonna be the one. I will be saying remember be true and login. And as soon as it logs in, it is simply redirecting me to the dashboard page, and that is fine. Not only that, I must have got my email over here. Sorry, not email, actually cookie, and that means things are working fine. What is the next thing that we have to do? We have done the sign up part. Okay, so sign up part is done, sign in part is done, and layout, there's actually nothing. By the way, what am I mentioning here? To do redirect already logged in users. So if I go to auth page, I have to redirect the user to the what? I have to redirect the user to the home page or dashboard, I must say. In that case, what can I say? That first of all, I have to get the session, especially when it comes to getting the session. So let's go to the documentation again. Users enable email password, sign up email verification, triggering request password reset. Okay, not really all these things. Click on get started, click on installation, go to authentication methods, mount handler, create instances, not these ones. Click on basic users, sign up, sign in, server side authentication, session. Let's click on session, and I want to get the client side session or the server side session. I want to get the session server side, and the method for that is this. So if I want to get the session on the server side, so I will actually be getting the session like this. So let's do one thing. Let's create a method, client.ts or something, or server.ts. So over here inside my lib, because otherwise I will have to rewrite that code over and over. So over here I will be creating server.ts file. Okay, and from here I will actually be exporting that. So let's copy the whole thing from here. So let's simply click on this, it got copied, paste it here. Ultimately I'm getting my session. Once I'm actually getting my session, like auth API get session, and then headers, await headers, you need to pass headers object, of course I need to pass, and I got my session, and I'm even getting my auth. I have both the things. Once I have the session, from the session what can I get? From the session I can actually get a lot of things. Let's even check exactly from the session what all I can get. So session dot, I can get the user, and user will contain all the information of the user. Like it actually contains all the information. On the basis of that thing I can actually check whether that is the user or not. Fine. So once I actually have the session, I can just simply export the session from here, export session, and get session. What can I do? Let's get a proper method. So it's gonna be like export function get server session, just like this, because this is how we just work on with the next auth. So if I actually just go with the next auth right now, I hope I have the tab open. Turns out I don't. But if I actually go search next auth right now, and if I click on this, if I go click on get started, after that I click on backend API route, and over here you will be simply getting something like get a server session. So I will be just creating a function named this, so that I mean they resemble each other. That's it, no big reason. Get server session, and it will just simply be a function, and it is gonna be returning the export. I will not be exporting it, rather I will be returning it. I will be returning the session. So just like this, session is gonna be returned from here, and as for await, I will be making it async, just like this. So ultimately I'm returning my session from here. So get server session will simply be providing me the server session. Once this thing is done, then I'm gonna be coming here and I will say, bro, I want session. Okay, so const session. Where will this session come from? This session will come from await get server session, the method that I have created. And once this particular thing is done, first of all I need to make it async, just like this, because this is a server page, kind of use a server side page. And once this particular thing is done, after that, once I actually have the session, then I have the session. If I have the session, that means user is authenticated. So if session is there and session dot user is there, if both the things are there, What is the problem? Session is possibly null. Yeah, now fine. So if session is there, at that time user is logged in, that simply means that I have to redirect the user to the home. So router, again I need to import router over here. Where am I getting it from? Better Auth API. Better Auth API. Not really, I don't need to have this one. So I will be importing router over here. I can even check Next.js. Let's search Next.js again. Next.js and click on get started. Installation, no, get started is fine. And the next thing is that the routing thing I actually have to focus on. So installation, project linking and navigation, this should be fine. And inside this stream examples iteration, this is not something that I want. Font proxy, API guides, and this caching, JSON, not this one. API directives, and then use client, use server cache. Okay, components, file system. Inside file system, I don't have that. So where will I be having it? Configuration, not really. Functions, yeah, I will have it inside functions. And just below here I have used router, and this will be used for redirecting the user and all. So hello bro, from when you started learn web dev? It's been around 2 years, but not consistently. I haven't been a regular learner, like sometimes I learned and then I left. So it's actually been like that, but yeah, I can say that it's been 2 years and kind of over with that. But if I were consistent, so I could have learned it long time ago, but I haven't been. Now I'm consistent. So just spending as much time as I can and learn it. By the way, once this particular thing is done, I will be getting my router over here. Again, for getting the router, I will be using next navigation and use router from next navigation. What is the problem? Hook use can't be called. Yeah, it cannot be called. But if it cannot be called, then I cannot get the session. Yeah, ultimately I cannot use this particular session over here. First of all, if I want to use router, that simply means that I have to make it client. First of all, this, if I made it client, I cannot use async over here. If I'm not using async over here, I cannot use this particular session over here, but I still need my session. That means I will have to go with the client session. How can we get the session on the client side? Let's keep these things beside by each other. Hi sir, I just started with the web development. How much time does it take to perfect it? And do you suggest to practice with more projects or getting more theory practical? First of all, it depends on your time, like how much time you are actually giving to learn web development. Having said that, if you have the basic knowledge, work on the projects. Working on the projects, either take the help of AI or just simply go through the documentation. And if you are just learning, working on the projects, that's gonna be quite good for you. But even before starting the projects, you need to have the basic knowledge. So once you got the basic knowledge, kind of 50% and all, you can just directly start building the projects. And meanwhile, you can keep learning as well. So yeah, keep working on both the things, learning as well as working on the projects. Focus 50-50, like 50% of the time you are working on the projects, 50% of the time you are just simply learning. If you keep the ratio maintained, you will be benefited. Okay. So let's go ahead. By the way, what was I doing? Over here, I have to search something. Yeah, let's go to Better Auth. So Better Auth is going to be where? This is Better Auth. And inside this, I have to get the session on the client side. If I want to get the session on the client side, I will be getting the session just like this. So let's simply copy it. And once I copied that, I will be pasting it here. After that, auth client. So first of all, let's even import it. So it is imported. Use a session. Okay. And is pending and all. I am not really gonna need them. I'm just gonna be getting my session. Once I got my session, I will be checking whether the user is logged in or not. And once if the user is logged in that case, router.push. I can even say that router.redirect. not even redirect, let's make it replace. So router.replace, it will just simply replace what it does, navigate to the provided href, replaces the current history entry. So ultimately the whole history gets replaced, and I have to replace it to what, dashboard, just like this, if the user is already logged in. So let's check this thing out. I will go to here. I'm already logged in if I'm not wrong right now. So if I try to go to the login page right now, not login, actually sign in, yes, IGN, sign in page, I'm redirected to the dashboard page again. Okay, got it, sir. Thank you. You're most welcome. If there's anything, let me know. But yeah, the mistake that I did, I actually focused on theory a lot. That never helped me. After a few months, I forgot everything again. So it's better to focus on projects. If you learn something building the projects, you will never forget. But if you just learn directly, you will forget, guaranteed. So don't learn directly. Just work on a project. Meanwhile, just keep learning that, rebuild that. Rebuilding the project is also one of the most important things. Like I'm rebuilding this project. First of all, I learned it, then I'm working on it on my own. By the way, let's continue. Apart from this particular thing, nothing else. So this particular thing I have already done. Great job. Okay. Good to know that. So layout is done, sign up is done. After signing up, sign in is also done. Let's work on the functionality. Let's work on this functionality, like verifying the email and all. How can I even implement this? Interesting. I already have created a what is that thing called? I have already created a method for verifying. So if I go to auth.ts, over here I have this email verification part. This automatically, since it gets called whenever I sign up. So whenever I sign up, at that time require verification is required. That means this particular method runs, and when this particular method runs, so I get my user and I get the URL. URL is provided by the next auth, better auth itself. So a URL for the verification and all, and then I just simply send the email directly. Pretty much easy peasy. The same thing I have to do when I click on that particular link. So this is the link I'm talking about. So for that thing I need to go to the dashboard page. So let's go to the dashboard page. This is the dashboard page. This is the page.tsx. Inside this, okay, first of all, dashboard, check for authentication. If I have to render the dashboard, user must be logged in. If the user is not logged in, that means dashboard should not be visible. So first of all, let's get this thing done. Why not? So this is gonna be what? This is gonna be session page, right? Like server side rendered page. So const session is gonna be equals to what? Await. Forget about await. Get server session. Come on. This is the one that I actually need. Once I got that, do I need to await it? This is async. Let's see whether I get the error or not if I don't await it. After that, const user is gonna be equals to session.user. Come on. I will definitely get the error. That means I have to await it. If I want to await it, I'll have to make it async, just like this. And am I still getting the error? Turns out yes. Let's make it optional. Alrighty, if I actually remove this async from here, if I remove this await from here, yeah, you will have to await it, only then you will get the user. User does not exist. So let's roll back. Alrighty, so I got the user. After that, I don't even need to do this. What I want to mainly check that if session exists, first of all this, and I can say session.user, user exists. In that case, I have to do something. So what I can actually check, if session does not exist, and if session does not exist, session.user will also not exist. In that case, let's make it optional. Oh, come on, seriously, user does not exist on type never. Let's do one thing. Let's only go with this one. If session does not exist, in that case I will just simply be returning. Okay, what do I need to return? Interesting. If session does not exist, that means user is not authorized, right? Yeah, if session does not exist, that means user is not authorized. So unauthorized, I can just call this particular method over here. And what will this method do? This method will directly render this particular page that I have defined, unauthorized. So this particular page is going to be, rendered there. That's as simple as that. So unauthorized should be enough. So if session does not exist, that means user is not logged in or signed up, that means it should be unauthorized. And I should be able to check even this thing, and not session dot let's do one thing, const user is gonna be equals to this is unnecessary issue, this is not important, you can directly check the session only, but I should be getting the user, yes, and I can say if not user, if session is not there, user is not there, then that's gonna be like this. Alrighty, so let's check this thing out whether it's actually working or not. So if I reload the page, I'm still on the dashboard page because I'm logged in. Let's click F12 and remove the cookies from here, clear it, and let's reload the page. And I'm simply getting unauthorized access, please sign in. So I'll actually have to sign in, and once I sign in, I will be authorized. Password, come on, password @1234. Let's sign in. Okay, come on, I didn't click on remember me. By the way, remember me is yes by default, so don't worry about that. But this is bad because I'm actually providing the value over here. That means remember me will be false. You should be clicking that. Okay, that's not even a big problem. Let's continue. Once I'm done, I want to just implement this particular part as well. Verify email. So whenever I'm verifying the email, what do I need to do? So let's go here. This is the verification alert that I have. First of all, what I'll do that, bro, if okay, if there is user, or if there is session and user, only in that case I have to render you. I mean, this much is not even required. You can just simply use a session over here. Your taskbar is like Mac OS. How? Mainly because I'm using plugins, not plugins, extensions. I'm using Ubuntu, and while working using Ubuntu, with the help of the Genome, I actually got these many extensions, and the top one is dash to dock animated. Because of this extension, it actually looks like this. So you can watch some videos on how to actually customize your Ubuntu system, Linux system, and then you can get it. By the way, let me check exactly. It's cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like it the most as well. Like, I like the setup that I have right now a lot. Sign in form. Okay, and when I'm actually go to, where do I have to go? I have to go to somewhere, main, dashboard, page.tsx. What am I doing over here? I'm just simply not role. I'm simply checking come on, yeah, email verified. Okay, not even the user. I need to check the email whether the user's email is verified or not. My bad. Never mind. Let's continue. So over here, you are learning what? I like Linux, guys. Well, good to know that. Well, I'm learning better auth right now. So using better auth, I'm trying to just verify the things and all. I mean, sign in the user, sign up the user, log out, and etc. I mean, everything else. User dot is email verified actually. Only when email is verified, at that time I will not be showing this. So if a user's email is not verified, in that case I will be showing this. Otherwise, I will not be showing this. So let's check. What the hell? Reload. Okay. Is the user's email is verified? Let's check that thing. Let's go to the database, and in here, yeah, email is verified, true. Let's make it false. Come on. This is fine. Null in the sense this is gonna be false. If I reload the page right now, let's check this thing out. Okay, it's still like that. That simply means that I haven't saved that. Save the data, F6. Okay, wait. It's not gonna be working like that. So let's keep it true and let's save it, F6. Okay, it's been saved. Let's try to log in another user with the another email and then get the stuff done. So for that particular thing, I'll have to log out. The thing is that I haven't even implemented logout functionality. That simply means I'll have to clear the cookies. Never mind, that's alright. If I reload the page right now, I will be redirected to the unauthorized. Again, user is unauthorized because that's not signed in, and I will be creating the account over here. Jitendra Singh. Email is gonna be this. Password, you can enter anything. password @1234 and password @1234. Create. User will directly be redirected to the login page, and once I'm here I can enter the same email like this one. And one more thing, not only this, I have been sent an email as well to my email that you can verify the email by clicking on that, but I will not verify my email. But this is the email that I actually got. As soon as I signed up, I got welcome Vipin Singh Patel. This is the email to verify. As soon as you click on it, your user will be verified and user will be redirected email verified page. But okay, let's not worry about that. Let's not even click on it, otherwise user will be verified, and I don't want that. As simple as that. So let's close these tabs and let's simply log in right now. You can log in without even verifying your email, so that's fine. Let's click on remember me and password @1234. Let's click on login and I should be redirected to my dashboard page. Email, what the hell? Oh, crazy. Why is this forcing me? Why is this forcing me? Email not verified. That's fine. In that case, auth.ts, email and password require email verification true. Interesting. I don't want this actually. I don't require the email verification right now. Okay, otherwise Sani will ask me to just do that. I'm just skipping it right now so that I can actually log in. So let's reload the page, otherwise this is actually gonna be crazy. So what I'm gonna be doing, I can log in. Yeah, I can log in. Let's enter the password PASSWORD@1234. Let's click on remember me and let's log in. Wait for a while. User signed in successfully and I'm on my dashboard page. Right now I'm getting it, that is great. And the next thing is that I want to click on this verify email. So let's even do that. So let's go to the page.tsx over here, and this is the thing that I'm talking about. Yeah, so first of all I have this particular link over here. As soon as I click on that verify link, I will be redirected to /verify page. Okay, what does this /verify email do? Interesting. So verify email, so this is the page for that. Inside this I even have to check whether the user is authenticated or not. Okay, great job. After that, resend a verification email. I will be just resending the email from here. Quite a lot to do. Let's go one by one. So first of all, the job is gonna be this. I have to click on this particular verify email, and then I'm redirected here. Verify your email. A verification email was sent to your inbox. Oh bro, this is bad. I should not be getting this particular message directly. Never mind. That's what I have to work on. So I can go to this page.tsx, and first of all, this particular part, ultimately which part oh my god, so many things are there. Let's work on them one by one. So first of all, this email verification, this will be only visible when the user email is not verified. That is great. And then I will have my profile information. That is great. This is gonna be the profile information part. And then email verification alert. Email verification alert, that's the alert that I have over here. And then I'm redirected there. That is also fine. And once I'm inside verify page.tsx, over here I have to check user should be able to verify himself when the user is logged in, right? Otherwise user should not be able to do that. So let's get rid of this. I will be getting the session. First of all, this is the server side SSR page ultimately. So I will have to use the server side session. So const session is gonna be equals to await. Again, if I want to await, I want to use await, I'll have to make it async, and then await and what? Await get a server session. If you are actually wondering where is this server session coming from, this is actually a method that I created, and inside this method I am actually getting the session using Auth API and all, and I am just simply returning the session. As simple as that. And once I got my session, I will be getting the user information. So const user is gonna be what? User is gonna be, good question, session. User can be there, user cannot be there. Let's forget about that. Okay, now if the user actually exists, that means that's okay, user is logged in. If the user does not exist, that means not user. In that case, what will I be doing? Not user. In that case, I'll say bro, you have to call a method that is unauthorized. By the way, this is the method provided by what? This is the method provided by better auth, or no, sorry, next auth, and maybe it is provided by better auth. I don't know who provides this. Let's simply click on this next navigation. So yeah, it is provided by next auth, and it simply renders that unauthorized page that you have created. Having said that, in order to it's gonna be directly applied unauthorized. Let's go to better auth. Do I have let's search it directly, Control K, and unauthorized. Okay, then approving or denying devices. Approve device, come on. Okay, user code. It's directly gonna work. I mean, it is actually working directly, so I don't even need to worry about it, but it's still. But first of all, let's see whether it actually works directly or not. By the way, for making it even work better, I can say I can go to my what? First of all, let's see whether it works or not, and then I'll take care of other things. So let's go to the verify email, reload the page. I'm here because I'm logged in. I will just remove everything from the cookies, and if I reload the page, unauthorized, please sign. That is fine. It is working. But there was one more thing that I actually learned, that is inside next config.ts experimental auth interrupts true. I think because of this particular thing it is working. If I'm not wrong, I'm actually right over here. So if I actually remove this particular part, or especially if I just comment it, then that unauthorized part will not work. So let's sign in first of all. Come on. Sign in is not working. It started working. So I can directly go to that page, verify email, reload the page, and come on, unauthorized. Yeah, now I'm getting the error. Unauthorized experimental and only allowed to be used with experimental auth interrupts is enabled. So I will have to enable it. Hi Pawan, how are you doing? So I have to enable it from here. So you will have to just enable it directly like this. Experimental auth interrupts and true. This is experimental, but yeah, this is how it actually goes. So you can just simply enable it, and once it is enabled, it will start working, and you will be redirected to where? You will actually be redirected to the unauthorized page. Bro, could you tell me what you are doing? Bro, I'm actually trying to learn better auth. I'm using better auth because the front end is already ready. So main focus is not on the front end. Rather, I'm trying to implement a better auth, trying to just get the things done using better auth. So even if I'm just logging with the help of email and password, better auth is being used in the background. Let's clear, first of all, sign in with this particular email. So password @1234. Remember, click on login, and user logged in, signed in successfully, and I can simply click on verify email, and now I can start working on this particular part. User is already logged in, that's fine. Verify email, this is the part, and verification email was sent to your inbox. Oh, you are working on the front end, but what is this better auth? I'm not working on the front end. Rather, better auth is a library, authentication library that does authentication work on your behalf. So it manages the sessions and all, it creates the session and everything else. If you are using Next.js, if you are working with that, so you use better auth or Next.auth depending on the situation. Bro, which is easy to integrate, Clerk or better auth? Bro, I have to learn Clerk. I haven't learned yet, but as far as I would be easier to implement than better auth. Having said that, better auth really easy to implement. Initially I thought that this is better auth, that means it should be hard, but compared to Next.auth, better auth is even easy. So don't worry about that. If you have any my stream is buffering right now, but if you have planned to just learn better auth, learn that. That's gonna be the easiest thing. I mean, you can easily learn that. Let me keep my mobile outside actually, because I'm facing the network issue. Thank you, Pawan, means a lot, bro. Okay, what the hell? Seriously? Let's click on F2. This happens with like if you are using a lot of extensions, at that time you will have to restart. Just simply use Alt and F2 and it will restart the extensions only, not the PC. By the way, this particular message I have to show only when the user is the email is sent to the user. Okay, just a sec. Email is verified, email alert, welcome back, your account is overview, that's fine. Just a sec, I'm just missing something or what? You are welcome back, your account's overview, that's fine. Nothing needs to be worked on here. Then I can go here and spam email verified. Please verify your email address to access all the features. /verify, I can just simply click on this and I'm redirected to that verify page just right here. So page.tsx, inside this page.tsx, first of all I'm checking whether the user is verified or not. Otherwise, sorry, few things are missing. Verify email, and I have verification email was sent successfully, that is fine. Verify your email, and I will only be, just a sec, I'm getting a call, hang on for a sec. Sorry. Literally sorry. I hope I'm audible right now. So yeah, I was just reading that comment. Pawan, I was reading your comment. So the thing is simple, look. First of all, stop comparing. And again, this is not easy. Comparison will automatically come. But the thing is that what is more important to you, your work or the comparison? Again, another thing is that you can start anytime, anywhere. So like right now, look, I have left my college. I dropped my college 5 years ago. Okay. So my college was dropped 5 years ago. That simply means most of my friends, they are already doing a job. And I'm sitting here in my village doing this coding stuff. So if I start comparing myself, then forget this coding, nothing is gonna happen. Okay. So the most important thing is that just set a goal and start working on that. Forget about comparison and all, because there are my friends, they are earning 50k even. Some of them are visiting Delhi, some of them are in metro cities, ultimately I can say. So if I start comparing myself, it's gonna be almost next to impossible to learn. So comparison is okay, we are human beings, so it automatically comes from inside, like okay, this person is doing this and all, but take the inspiration from there, like okay, this person worked this much hard, that is why that person is at that particular level. So now I am actually gonna work hard, I am gonna put hard work, and then I will of course I will reach higher levels than those people, than those of those people too. So it's just like that. Simply start. Again, if it's actually hard for you to overcome the things, and if this keeps going on in your mind all the time, join the communities. Find a person with whom you can actually talk. If you are learning about, I hope you are from tech side. So if you are I think you don't have any skills, but yeah, so just start learning the skills. Even I have created a WhatsApp group. You can join the WhatsApp group, and over there either you can contact me directly, or you can even contact other people who are already there. Get in touch with the community. Once you are in a community, it gets easier to just get the work done. So yeah, you join the WhatsApp group, contact me, I will be there. If you ever feel like something is hard for you, let me know. I may be able to help you do that, but you will have to start and believe in yourself that yeah, it is hard, but I can do that. Did you had any communities? Initially I did not have, and that is why it was hard for me. I even wasted lots of my time, but community is really important. Right now I have created a community. You can join the WhatsApp group, just the link is in the description, and over there you can contact me directly. I'm simply saying, if you have any problem, contact me directly. If there's anything I can help with, I will definitely do my level best to help you. If you don't if you get stuck learning something, let me know, I will help you with that. But yeah, do start that as soon as possible. Forget about everything else. It's all about your friends are ahead of you just because of the timing. They started earlier, right now they are there. You are starting right now, so after a year or so you will be there. So you are also going to be there, but that's gonna be the difference of the timing. It's as simple as that. So stop comparing, start working. By the way, let's continue. Enough of the motivation. Kind of when the things get connected to my own experience. So yeah, I do like to speak something or the other. But let's continue. A verification email was sent to your inbox. Text muted and verify your email. Resend email, user email. Oh, just a sec. User.email. I am getting this particular email from the user side. That is fine. Apart from this particular thing, I am getting the server session. If the user is unauthorized, I'm just simply saying that. Otherwise, I'm redirecting the user to the dashboard page. If a user is, I look Linux as a productive tool. Yeah, you are right. If you are working on Linux, you feel like a developer. Like this is only made for development. So if you are using that, then it's gonna be great. By the way, I use Arc and I use i3. Arc and i3. Arc, I've seen even a person using that. Arc distro. This is again because I can hope or window and apps easily. Look, I've been using Windows for 7 years or maybe 8 years. So now I don't need to hop on the Windows. I know everything inside. Not everything, but overall I know all the basic things on Windows. So I don't even want to shift to Windows. I'm done with that. I mean, yeah, I don't need that. I'm a developer, so I need to be okay with the Linux, and that's why I have installed it. I can switch anytime. I just need to reboot and just get the Windows stuff and all. So that's not even a big problem. Wait, you got me wrong. But you are on Mac. Really, I got you wrong. I'm sorry. But if you are mainly talking about just Linux, so Linux and its distros are really good. I agree with that, and because you get the chance of customizing and all. But when it comes to Windows, again, things are predefined, but they are amazing too. It's not like they are bad. And if you are switching between both of them, that can actually be a great thing. I'm using Linux on VMbox. Okay, VirtualBox. Got that. I was using first of all on Windows. I was using Kali Linux. I'm saying I can open VS Code with one click and shortcuts. Wow, interesting. Glad to know that. Alrighty, good for you. I'm using oh my god, Arch Linux and as the main, and also I have dual boot. Dual boot really helps if you actually have a lot of space. Then you can just give 50-50 or depending on the situation, or you can just not even 50-50. You can just install them and start using them. The space will be just shared as per the need. So that's a good thing. I was getting the option for the dual boot. Then I said let's have only Linux now. A verification email was sent to your this, and then this is the thing that's gonna be done. So resend verification email. This is particular email. Bro, you are a rich person. Okay, I should be saying that you have 2 terabyte. Interesting. User.email is gonna be here, and once I click on resend this will be just simply sending the email, and resend verification email will be sent, and once I click on this, email is going to be sent. What laptop you are using, sir? Mainly this is the PC that I'm working on right now. I have a really second-hand laptop. Even that's not even good for coding properly. That is just for streaming. That's it. That does not have a lot of specification. Resend verification email. So from here I will be just simply resending the email. For that thing, a const. Okay, how will I resend the email? So in that case, what can I do for resend? Okay, come on, yaar. Why am I thinking too much? I can go through the documentation anytime. And I'm hearing not here. Better auth, right? I can click on get started, basic users, and then email and password concepts. Not this authentication part. Email and password, triggering email request, password update, verification, require email verification. Whenever I require email verification, at that time I can say what? Require email. Okay, that's not even that. Email verification. Let's click on this, and email verification. I can just do this thing. That's fine. Update password configuration. You have to start CP competitive programming. Learn CPP. It is more fun than web dev. Is your work open source and available on Git? I think so. My work is open source. It is available on GitHub, and not all the things, because some of the things haven't been completed yet, so they are not available. But yeah, I keep pushing and all. But right now the main focus is on learning. Let's see how far I go. Request password reset. By the way, I do appreciate that. Like more fun when I've never done that, so I have no idea. But good luck for you. I mean, kudos to you that if you find that like that. I have to send that. Just a sec. Const. Resend verification email. Async is gonna be here. Apart from this particular thing, how can I resend the email? Resend verification email. This is the server side page, right? So const. Just a sec. I can go to my auth. Auth dot resend. No man, it's not gonna be like that. So let's go with auth client. Auth client dot revoke session send verification email. Okay, I mean this is gonna be helpful. Send verification email. I can simply call this. Why not? Let's go with this. Are you a student or had any job? Unfortunately not, or fortunately I haven't been employed so far, but definitely I'll be in the future. What can I say? So yeah, I am just a learner, I can say right now. So const result is gonna be await auth client dot send verification email, and then I have to provide the data and all. What data do I have to provide over here? Okay, just email. Okay, email is gonna be what? Email is going to be email over here. Anything else? Callback URL. So let's do one thing. Let's first of all search this thing. Send verification email. Control K. Send verification email. Send verification email function. Interesting. Email and password inside email. So I need to go to options. After that options, that's only option only. Then email verification. This is what I'm getting. After that secondary email verification. Fine. And then email verification, creating this token, send okay, one more thing, send on sign up auto sign in. Oh my god, expires in this. So ultimately send on sign up true. So ultimately on sign up this will be sent. On sign up am I not sending? I'm already making sure that this is getting sent. So if I go to my libauth.ts, just over here, I'm simply saying that no, it is actually not getting sent. Email verification is here. I think on sign up it is getting sent automatically or something, or what? When I sign up, the email does get sent. By the way, is this default on sign up? So on sign up send verification automatically. Default, this is false by default. If actually this is false by default, then why am I able to send the email? Auto sign in after verification true, and auto sign in after. This is send on sign up. Just a minute. Email verification is here. Fine. Send email. Okay, I will be sending the email using this. Email is going to be sent. Send on sign up. Send auto sign in and expires in. So send verification email function to send the email verification. Send on sign up. Send verification email automatically. Send verification email automatically after sign up. Default is gonna be false. If this is actually default false by default, then why am I able to send the email? Okay, send on sign in. Send verification email automatically on sign in when the user's email is not verified. Wow, when the user's email is not verified. Amazing. Auto sign in after verification. Auto sign in the user after they verify their email, and expires in number of seconds. The verification token is valid. Default 36 seconds. So that's okay. Let's use all these ones over here, and actually I want all of them. But one thing, the most many people are just simply, there is a fair mela on my area, so people are just coming from there after buying so many, don't know, visuals and all. So one thing is still not clear, that email password is enabled, that is okay. Apart from that particular thing, if require verification is false, like I'm not even adding this particular thing, that means on sign in I will not read need the like when I won't need my email to be verified. Okay, this particular thing is done. Now if I try to create an account, will the email be sent? That's a question mark. So let's check this thing out. So I can come here. First of all, few mistakes. Let's simply comment that. So Control K. I have to go here, resend verification email. This should be working fine. Let's do one thing, comment this. After that okay, this is visible. What is the next thing that I can do? The next thing is that I can actually try to just log in the user and all. Clear, reload the page, and just after that click on sign in, and I have to actually create an account, so let's click on sign up, and let's name it Unstoppable. Email is gonna be which one? Email is gonna be this one. I think that email does not exist. I'll have to check that. That email already exists over there, so I'll have to actually ultimately delete everything from here. So let's empty the database for now. Delete from, and public dot user. First of all, run this particular query. After that session, I have to delete the session as well. Let's run this particular query. After that session, after that account, let's run this particular query as well. So everything's clear. Right now I can use any email and password. So let's one book. Okay, fine. Password is going to be what? Password is gonna be PASSWORD. Come on, at least I should be able to see that. If I'm able to see that, I can be sure what I'm writing. So @1234 and PASSWORD @1234. Let's create the account. Account is going to be created. The next thing that I have to check whether the email has been sent to the user or not. If I actually click on this and verify email. Okay, I got the email. Literally, how can this be? 5:31. Oh, it's 6:36. I didn't get the email. That means there's simple thing. If you are doing like this, like it is like this is how we learn, right? So if I go to auth.ts, if you are just simply saying that require email verification and true. So whenever you ultimately sign up, at that time an email will be sent to the user, and then while before signing in, you need to authenticate yourself, right? Email should be verified. But if you are not using this, you will not get the email. But if you are using this, you will be getting the email sent to your email while signing up. Let's try to sign up with another account, and this thing is definitely gonna happen. Again, I'll have to just clear my cookies. Once the cookie is clear, I should be here, and then I should be able to sign in. So let's go ahead, click on sign up, and how long is remaining? 40 minutes, not even 40 minutes, 50 minutes were remaining. Better off. I will work on just for 30 until I get the call. It's just like that. So forget about the timing. Let's simply work on this particular functionality. So if I click on this part, let's use this particular email. Enter the password @1234, and then this PASSWORD @1234, and this just like this. User signed up successfully, and after that, I have to check whether I got the email or not. Testing time. It's gonna be fun. I hope I got that. Otherwise I would be wrong. And guess what? I did get the email. Amazing. That simply means if you are saying require email verification true, so better auth will make sure that you had you completed a web dev fully. Kind of, yeah. Learning wise it is done, but projects wise and the experienced wise, I am not that much experienced, so I need to work more on that. But if you are saying require email verification, that means whenever you will sign up, email will be sent, and then when you sign in, this particular your email needs to be verified. But if you don't do this, that simply means that when you sign up, email will not be sent, and when you sign in, at that time it will not be even required. This is the first thing. And if you actually want to send the email, bro, whenever I sign up, at that time what you have to do, you have to send the email. In that case, you can just mention the things over here as well. So instead of using this particular thing here, by the way, I can do one thing. It simply sends the email when signing up, and email should be verified when signing in. Did you enrolled in any course or learned? Not just from YouTube, I learned from Angela ma'am from Udemy. I bought the course, and from Apna college as well, from Harkirat sirs, and for Hitesh. Even there is a channel called forgot the name, Love Baba. So there are many YouTubers that I actually learned from. I completed some of the courses. I even learned from YouTube. Combining all these things, I'm here and I'm gonna be going ahead. But yeah, there are good courses as well if you can buy, depending on the money that you can spend. If you don't have any money, go with YouTube courses. They are there. If you have some money, not a lot, then go with any Udemy course. And if you have some really good amount of money, then you can go any Indian YouTuber who is actually able to explain the things in Hindi. You can find any YouTuber. So it depends on the money that you can actually spend. You can just go ahead with that. Okay, so many things are here. This particular thing I will be getting rid of, and just like this. After that, I need to go here and send on sign up true. What all I want. First of all, I have my function. Just after that particular function, I will be saying that bro, send on sign up. I will be sending the email. So send on sign up. That's gonna be true. Okay. And just like this. And apart from this particular thing, send on sign in, I will be making it true. Like when I sign in, and if the email is not verified, what am I? And I'm getting learning all these things from the documentation. So send verification email automatically on sign in when the user's email is not verified. By default it is false. So if the user's email is not verified, you can even send that. Fine. And not only that, what I can say, this particular thing is done. Auto sign in after verification. So after verification, you should be signed automatically. So auto sign in after verification, this is also going to be true. Like once you actually verify yourself, user should be automatically signed in. And just after that, expires in. So expires in, by default by default this is only that much, so I will be setting that too. So expires in, and that would be 36 ultimately 60 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 1000. That's equals to 3600. That means 1 hour. So after 1 hour, the email is the link that I'm sending, that will be expired. By the way, it's up to you. First of all, when you sign up, email will be sent. When you sign in, email again will be sent if you don't verify yourself. Not only that, if you don't verify, you will be getting proper alert for sending the email. So on each step, I will be asking you to simply verify your email. Wow, that's amazing. So I have applied almost everything, didn't really leave anything at all. So that's good. Why not? So let's try this thing out, whether this actually works. First of all, email should be sent while signing up. Then email should be sent while signing in, because I will not verify. And then as soon as I verify, I should be signed in. Let's try this thing out. Okay. I'm here. And let's do one thing. There is a email, and there is both the emails are here. Come on, I will have to delete everything again. Never mind. I wish I had. Let's use another email. I have another email as well, but is that logged in here? I have to check that. Coding the code. Yeah, I do have that particular email. So let's try to log in with that particular email. So what I can do that close this over here. Let's click on sign up. What the hell? Go to sign in. Come on. Why am I not being redirected to sign in page? I think it's just what it is doing. I don't even know. Dashboard. Let's go to the home page first of all. Okay, click on sign in. And once I'm here, after that I can click on sign up. Name is gonna be anything. Email is something that matters. So coding the code 999@gmail.com, and the password is gonna be just pretty simple. Password @1234, and PASSWORD password @1234. User signed up successfully. Great. Once the user actually signed up, I should be getting the email, right? So let's check this thing out. So if I go to that particular email right now, am I getting that email? Actually recently bought a course and then I returned that because I did not find. And I mean that was interesting. Then I returned that. Okay. By the way, let's forget about this. The main thing is that, bro, I'm not getting spam. Oh, finally, yaar. I was scared. Am I not getting the email? I am getting the email. So this is the email that I'm actually getting for the verification purpose. Okay, but right now I'm not gonna verify. So what will happen when I sign send the request again? So right now I will sign in. I will sign in using the same email, coding the code, password @1234. Remember, login and email. Oh, come on. Email not verified. Literally. Hey, I'm using this. Sorry. Am I crazy? You know what I did? You don't know that. It was on. That means how do I know whether the image was being sent because of this particular property or because of this particular property? Now I don't know. That means I will have to empty my database. Let's do it really quick. Delete from public.users first of all, just user. Run it, then account, run it, and then session, and run it. That's it. Once this thing got done, after that nothing else. You have to just sign up, and right now it's gonna be clear. So let's click on sign up. Again, you can just enter any email, unstoppable, this particular email, not this email. I'll be adding coding the code only because that's the tab open, right? Come on, coding, just like this, PAWSWORD @1234, and just a demo password, PAWSWORD @1234. Let's click on create an account. The account is going to be created, and hopefully the email has actually been sent. So if I just refresh the page, this is the, again, I got the email at what time? I got the email at 0 minutes ago, like at 6:46. That means I am getting the email. Okay, I'm not gonna verify myself. That means as soon as I sign up, I'm signed in as well. Is there any property that I'm actually using for this? So enable is true, that's fine. As soon as I signed up, I'm signed in too, and I am using some kind of property over here. So let's do one thing. Let's go to the sign up form, exactly where I'm actually signing up, and see why is this happening, this behavior. So sign up form, and I'm using email, password, and this sign up. That's okay. There is nothing as such that may cause this. So by default, why am I signing? Something is missing. Something is missing in the sense I did use that property somewhere, but that where is not clear. So inside auth.ts, first of all, enable is true, send email verification, send on sign up, send on sign in, that is also okay. Why am I being signed in just after let's see, just a sec. If I'm signed in, then I must have the, yeah, I do have that. Okay, interesting. Do you know the reason I'm sending the email on that too? So is this happening because of the email that I'm actually getting the session of that particular user just after signing up? And what I actually want after signing up, I actually want to redirect the user to the after signing up, just here, so many things are here, but let's just, I already have that page here, signing up form. I want to redirect the user to the sign-in page, ultimately login page, but this is something that's not happening. Rather, I'm being signed in automatically, and that is mainly happening because of the email that I'm sending. So the simple question is gonna be here: if I am sending the email to the user using send email on sign up, is that so? Let's check that property out as well. Auth.ts send on sign up. Send on sign up. Will I be logged in to yes, by default you will still be logged in even if you use on send sign up, because send on sign up only triggers email action. It does not disable the automatic session creation. Send on sign up true. Okay, just a sec. Send on sign up true. This does not only this does only one thing: calls your email function after creation. Does not block login. Does not require blah blah blah. Okay, fine. After that, enable true, require verification, and then email password enable true, auto sign in false. Okay, so let's make auto sign in false over here. Why not? By the way, send on sign up. I'm using send on sign up here inside verification email. Is this right? This is the last thing that I'm actually tackling with today. Then I will be switching to something else. Your config is valid whether it's right, depends on the behavior you want. That's fine. And auto sign in is gonna be false, that I actually have to enable. And that is it. So let's do one thing, because the user is being signed in automatically. So what I'll do, that just here I'll say auto sign in, and that's gonna be false. Like, send the email, that is okay, but a user should not be signed in automatically. And this is actually a great way to learn, yeah. I mean, this much I did not learn in the course that I was watching the video of. And right now I'm just simply playing with the things and getting the things and all, just like that. Okay, let's try this thing out one more time. I will be creating another account and let's see whether this gets done. And just from here on, I will just simply be stopping it. So let's do one thing, F12, and clear the cookies first of all. Just after that, reload the page, sign in. I'll have to sign up, and right now the user should be redirected to the sign in page. So this name, this particular email, password can be anything. So password @1234. and password @1234. Create an account. The account is going to be created. Email will be sent to the in my email, but user is redirected to the sign in page because I have made it this. By the way, let's check the first of all email, then I will be discussing about it, discussing this particular thing on. And let's check the email whether I get the email here or not. Hopefully we will get the email as well. This is the email that I got, and the timing is 6:52 and all. That's it, done. That means it's simply working fine. And what can I do next? The next is actually to this particular part, and auto sign in. Disable sign in. Disable signing in, not signing, because if it's true, you will be signed in after, because you are sending an email, you are sending a verification email to the user that will trigger the auto sign in unless you make it false. Good, really good. What comment? I need to remember the things, right? So I need to do it. And okay, and email should be sent while signing in as well. So let's try to do that. The last thing, come on. So when I'm signing in, at that time email should be sent directly again. So PAWSWORD@1234. Remember me definitely. Click on login. Email should be sent directly again. And user is signed in right now. Let's check the email. Am I getting the new email? Reload the page. Let's go to spam. Literally, didn't I get the email? Bro, this is not fair. The user is definitely not close this first of all. The user is definitely the email is not verified. And what I'm saying over here that what am I saying over here that send on sign in true. When I sign in, the email should be sent. Okay, the email should be sent. Why is the email not getting sent? Let's try it one more time. I don't have logout button. This is really troublesome. Tomorrow I will work on this particular part. But never mind, let's forget about that today. That's easy, like few lines of code, but that's making me struggle a lot. Never mind. This particular email I will be using. And password @1234. Remember me. Login. What are you teaching about? I'm not really teaching anything. I'm just trying to use better auth in my next JS project. It's as simple as that. As for teaching, I'm a learner, so there's no way of teaching right now over here. But yeah, thanks for asking. You can do one thing. You cannot do anything. If you feel like just going through it, just go through it. Otherwise, you can just busy doing your work. This is just the learning in public thing that I'm doing over here. The thing is that user email is not being sent. That's crazy actually. The simple question: if send on sign in is not sending the email while signing in when the email is not verified. The problem is this, that email is not getting sent. Why is this happening? This is not behavior in better auth. It's not a bug. It's about how verification pipeline works. Send on sign in will only trigger if both of these are true. The provider you are signing in with supports verification, email, password or magic links. Better auth is configured to actually require verification. Right now, based on what you described, the missing pieces, you must enable verification info. Oh, wow. Otherwise, better auth will try to sign in first, fail silently due to email not verified and will not trigger send on. Otherwise, better auth will try to sign in first, fail silently due to email not verified and will not trigger this because nothing is enforcing this. I'll have to have this in order to make this particular thing works. So just go through it one more time. Otherwise, better auth will try to sign in first. Okay. Fail silently due to email not verified. It's not failing, but okay, forget about that. It will not fail. Will not trigger this. Yeah, this makes sense. It will sign in. It will not trigger that, and mainly because I'm not using that. Okay. You are doing really good. Learning online will help in so many areas. Like you are building your personal brand and improving soft skills. Yeah. It does have these benefits. Thank you very much, by the way, pointing those things out. I really appreciate that. And what do you do, by the way? Like you are working or you are a learner and all. But thanks a lot. All the things really make sense. By the way, what I can do right here, I can say that
require verification, this is gonna be true, and this will make sure that email is actually getting sent. So right now I can come here and clear the, again unfortunately I don't have the sign out button. I will be creating really soon, but before that let's assign in unauthorized. I get it. This learner, I am doing web dev like you, just getting a call right now, hang on. Alright everybody, I'll actually have to pick up the call. Let's call